everyone, welcome to Manifesting in Style. I'm your host, avasalmaci, and I am so excited to be here right now. I've wanted to start a podcast forever, so the fact that I'm finally doing so, I'm so excited. First episode, I thought that it was only right for me to tell you guys a little bit about myself and also just give some background about this podcast and kind of why I started it. Let's start with the name, Manifesting in Style. I believe that style is an energy. It's how you carry yourself. It's how you feel when you walk into a room, your aura. So I chose manifesting and style to go together because I believe style is a major part of manifestation, because I'm not referring to fashion really here. I'm referring to style as who you want to be. What's your dream style? That type of thing. So once you navigate and think about who you want to be, I believe that manifestation will become clearer because you're going to be looking at your dream self as the goal. But we're going to save that for another episode. That's basically why it's called Manifesting in Style. I thought it was a great name, and I think it brings together two very important things. Now, I want to tell you guys a little bit about myself. So most of you guys probably know me from TikTok and Instagram for being a fashion influencer. And although that is one of my biggest passions, I also have a major passion for manifestation. I'm a journalism major in college right now, and prior to influencing, I thought that I was going to be a journalist, but I was going to be writing about mainly manifestation, self-love, self-help, and maybe one day I will become a writer. But for now, I have this podcast as a way to really express my passion for something that's so important. And I'm super excited because I feel like we're all on a constant journey of self-love and self-growth, and it honestly never stops. So to be able to create a community for that, I think it's amazing. And manifestation has been something that I've been using in my life since 7th grade. So I feel like I know a lot about it now, enough to tell you guys. And I want to spread such amazing techniques that I use that helped me create my dream life that I'm currently living in. I'm not at my highest self yet, but I'm on the road there and I can feel it, and I'm excited for it, and I want you guys to be excited for your highest self too, and for you guys to create your dream life. I'm also going to be interviewing some amazing women on here, which I'm super excited about because I believe that manifestation is unique and it's a personal journey, and to see manifestation through different lenses, I think that's really important. And I'm also just super happy to be interviewing such inspiring women that I feel like will motivate not only you guys, but also me. So for this first episode, I kind of want to keep it lighthearted and tell you guys a really cool story about how manifestation is real and how you should listen to your gut, and when the universe gives you hints, take them. But let me explain. So one night during the summer of 2020, I was meditating, and if you guys have trouble, by the way, focusing while meditating, I totally recommend doing a guided meditation on YouTube, because that's what I was doing this night, and I feel like it really strengthens your meditation. But anyways, the narrator was basically telling me to picture my highest self, my future self, what I'm doing, what I'm eating, how I feel, and just a very specific scenario that I'm in with all of those things. So I pictured myself in Italy because I want to go there so bad, and I pictured myself being a fashion icon, like people noticing me for my fashion, me going to shows, just in the fashion industry, and very successful. And I want to note that at this time, I did not have that many followers on TikTok at all. I wasn't really taking content creation seriously, but I knew what it was what I wanted to do with my life. So this was one of the strongest meditations of my life. I'm talking like 45 minutes straight. I was in this scene in my head that was so real, like I almost started crying. I'm a very dramatic person, but not dramatic, but I just feel things. I'm very emotional, I should say. So I was literally crying after this meditation because I felt it so much, and I believed that I saw my dream self so clearly. The reason why the story is crazy is because 15 or 20 minutes later, I get a DM from this girl. And at this time, I didn't really get that many DMs because I did not have that many followers. It was kind of rare for me to get a DM from someone. And she basically says, I have it on my phone. She says, "Oh my God, I love you. You are so beautiful," with a bunch of hearts. And I said, "Aw, thank you so much, beautiful." And I remember looking at her page and seeing that she was from Italy. So I was like, what? Like, you're telling me this girl just DM'd me from Italy right now saying that she loves me and everything. And I just had the most realistic scenario about me being in Italy and having people come up to me for my style and having just me being really successful and known. And that to me was just such a sign that that is going to be my life and that I should keep going and keep pursuing fashion so seriously and to get on TikTok and pick up the content and everything. And the moral of the story is that when God or the universe, whatever you believe in, gives you hints, you should take them. And I took that and I ran with it. Whether these are big or small hints, obviously that was a very big hint for me, but I've had smaller ones, and I kind of want to take this topic of hints and talk about feelings, gut feelings, because I feel like those two things are in the same category. For example, how I felt when I finished that meditation, I felt like, wow, I just figured out my life. Like I had a feeling, and those feelings are very strong and they're telling you to pursue it. Also, another example is this podcast. It was literally 2 a.m. and I had this random thought as I was going to sleep how I should start this. And here I am doing it, pursuing it. And I had such a great feeling about it because I was so passionate about it and I knew that it would make me happy and I knew that it would help others. So that to me was a very core feeling. And a great way to differentiate a random feeling versus one that's super, super meaningful is think about your emotions. How do you feel when you get that feeling? Are you kind of excited, or you picture like a future so clearly? For example, if you wanted to start a business and you get this great idea and then all of a sudden you're imagining how amazing it could be or how amazing it's going to be, that's a sign. Moral of the story is when life gives you hints, take them and it'll lead you somewhere very great. And that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for listening to the first episode of Manifesting in Style. I look forward to the rest of the season with you guys, and make sure you tune in for episode 2. Happy manifesting!